Hello everybody, Russian Batman here, back with another review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Infinity Saga Iron Man buildable figure. Yeah, so this one, it's, as you know, it's a bit more of a controversial set. Not that many people actually like it. I mean, Justin even said it's like so bad. It's good kind of set, but I got it anyways. Honestly, if you ask me my just general opinion on this, just looking at the box and what I've seen of it before built up, I actually don't think it's that bad, as people say. I think the just overall, just looking at this, I think the legs look great. Just the shaping of them, those look great. The arms and the way they did the shoulders are pretty good. I like the helmet actually. I really do like the helmet. I think it really just comes down to the torso, and maybe just looking at this, some complaints. Maybe like, yeah, the coloration of the torso. But we'll see. Maybe building it, I might come to a different opinion because that usually happens actually quite a bit. You know, what you see, it's obviously what you see is what you get, but usually your opinion kind of changes once you have it all built up and in front of you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build this thing. All right, here I have it all built up. The Iron Man mech. It's actually surprisingly tall. It doesn't actually, look, you see, it doesn't, if I have to bring the camera back to see the whole thing, but yeah, there you go. Here is the Iron Man mech, and not mech, a buildable Iron Man figure or whatever. I actually do, now having it all built up, there are elements that are good, there are elements that are bad. Overall, I would actually not really call this a necessarily bad, inherently super bad set like a lot of people are saying. I don't think that. I think overall, there's a lot of good things to it. There's a lot of good things, and the negative things aren't really that bad, but like I said, I actually overall like this. Okay, just to start off, so let's just kind of go over first the posability, because you know, with a buildable figure, that's kind of the big thing. You want some good posability, which this figure actually does have, and it's also surprisingly big too. Like, here's my hand. I wasn't expecting this to be as tall as it is, but it's fairly tall. It's pretty tall. So posability, he has legs with a ball joint. You can go a little bit out, not too much, but mostly back and forth. Has a knee joint that can go like this. Also, the knees can rotate. You probably, actually, that doesn't look half bad if the knees rotated, but you know, you could rotate the knees because on one of those joints and kind of go all around. The legs on one of these, you know, joints, so you can kind of get it to angle a little bit, but not that much. You can go side to side. What else? The torso can swivel like here. That's pretty cool. The arms has a ball joint here. The shoulder is also on a separate ball joint. Has an elbow joint, swivel like that. Hands on a ball joint. Fingers can move up and down. Wrist can move. Going up the figure a little bit. Okay, yeah, I gotta really, change the camera angle for this. You can see the head is on a ball joint, can move all the way around, up, down. One other thing, you have little flaps here that can move up. Kind of get that flying look if you know, do that. And yeah, so that is kind of all the posability of the figure. And overall, I think it's pretty good. No real complaints about the posability. Maybe the leg posability doesn't go out that far. Other than that, it's all good. One thing that I do think is a little bit awkward is the arms. They do feel maybe a bit too short compared to the rest of the body. And I think the reason because of that is because of the way they do the shoulders. Now the shoulders, when you have the shoulder and the arm like that, it actually looks pretty good. But when you have, like, when you could see the gap in there and you can see that the arm's not connected at the shoulder point, does make it look a bit short and awkward. But once you have it like that, it looks pretty good. Because like I said, the arm is actually not connected at the shoulder joints, connected slightly beneath it, so the shoulder can be separate. Which I think works in some instances. Like, look at this angle. I think that angle looks pretty cool. Once you see kind of that gap, it's a bit jarring. But I do think the arm's still pretty good overall. Like I said, I like how they kind of cover up some of the gray parts by making it, you got a little bit of gold in there, stickering. The hand's a bit small. I do not like this very simplified hand, but I guess it works to the scale. But I've seen better hands done before on like buildable figures and stuff, or like the just taller mech type builds. And this isn't the greatest, but this is usually what they do for mech hands, so you can't really complain there. So yeah, so like I said, you can see there, it's a bit awkward when those shoulders are up, and it's obviously a separate bit, but once it's down, it's good. Also, the face, which I know the head, another bit of a controversial part, but I actually really like this. Here, let me take it off so I could show it to you properly. I think it actually looks really good. I think this piece actually works really well, because overall the piece kind of does look like an Iron Man head. You got the little indents in the cheeks, and then you got this really nice printing. And I like how it just flows into the entire thing. There's a gap here, but that's reasonable for, a head to be movable. But you see how it seamlessly flows into this other piece. So here, let me take off this piece. And this is a print, so not a sticker. This set does have a good amount of stickers. So here's the sticker sheet. Good amount of stickers. But you can see here, I actually really do like this piece, and I really do like the shaping of the head. Even, the side of the head, the back head isn't the greatest. Top of the head is pretty good. And yeah, I do actually like this head. Now on to some other parts that I think are really good about this set are those legs. Damn, like look at them thighs, nice. But you can see here, the shaping on the legs are really nice. I like how that sticker design seamlessly kind of transitions into the front of the leg. That's really cool. The knees weren't as good as I thought they would be. Looking at them in person, you got this little tiny bit of a knee cap, but it still works. And I just really like the shaping of these legs. They're nice and closable, and also I like the gold detailing here. That's a thing. That's a complaint I'll probably have about the torso, but just the amount of detailing on these legs are really nice. How you get the gold and the red, a little bit of gray in there, some sticker detail. The feet, I mean, I really like it. And also you can see here, you have little blasters, and where the feet are made, how it kind of transitions into the leg with that piece. It's been done before on mechs, and it just really works. And I just really like how that looks. Let's move back up and talk about probably some of the parts I don't like. Really, the torso. I'm sorry, the torso just kind of sucks. Compared to everything else, the torso is just really bad. You can see here, there's only a tiny bit of gold detailing you can see, and there really should be just more detailing on the torso in general. You get 3 stickers on the torso, on the front of the torso, and I really think you should, maybe not more stickers, but definitely just some more detail. It looks so bland right now. It's just red, gold, and then the blue in the middle. And also, yeah, let's talk about that. Tesseract is terrible. It is just a solid blue circle, which it really shouldn't be. It should be more, I don't know, technological, weird design, whatever. Sometimes it's a triangle. I don't know which suit this is based off. You actually might say it's the Iron Man Mark 43. And Mark 43, I don't think it should look like that. And I think it should be a bit higher up. But yeah, so that's probably one of my major complaints, is this torso just kind of stinks to look at. It's a bit of an eyesore compared to the rest, where you get this really nice gold detailing and stuff on the arms, and the torso is just so damn plain. That's a big complaint. Okay, I will admit that's really bad. But I still don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Like I said, that if I could just improve that, that would make it, I feel like if someone could figure out a way just to improve this Tesseract, this set would be like a million times better. But overall, let's go on. You see gold detailing on the side. Even down here looks a bit better. The back actually, I think, looks, at parts looks a lot better. Especially with the gray detailing on there. I really like that. I'm not going to lie. And you got these panels, and you put them down. It kind of, it could still transition with the gold. It's obviously out a little bit. But I like that little posability. And that's something I really liked about the Hulk Buster the UCS Hulkbuster, she had so many little gold and dark red detailings and little things that could flap up and down, which made it really cool, which I really like about this mech. So yeah, you can do that. And also you can see here, ooh, a little bit of a suspicious button. I wonder what that does. Well, it's the same thing they do on every, ooh, actually that angle really works. It's the same thing they do on every single, you know, Iron Man or Hulkbuster, whatever. They put a little light in the center and yeah, it makes it glow. Now it is kind of cool how they make it just glow a little bit in a little circle. I'll show you how they do that. But also, it just, every time they do this, it just, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. Because it's an orange light when it should be a blue light. Like, and they try to cover that up by putting like transparent blue things over the light, but you could still see the yellow going through, and it just, it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie to you, it kind of sucks. You can see the way they do that is if I push this out, that just went flying. We can see he has just a gaping hole in his torso, which I think this is actually kind of funny. Is this little bit right here. You see here, there's the light. They put another blue piece and they put this, but here, the way they get that little hole effect, it's one of these pieces with a hole in it. So when they connect, so like that, but when you put this on, it's like that. So yeah, and the way they put that in is you just have to insert the Tesseract through his entire body and connect it, and it connects to these studs back here. So that's the main build. Overall, I do actually quite enjoy it. And also another thing you get is you get this little stickered Infinity Saga plate, which they usually do for the UCS sets, but I like it how you could, because now you could have one, if you've never gotten these plates before, you can get it in a cheaper set. And I still think this set is overall pretty cool. It's a pretty cool buildable Iron Man. You can make it fly. Whoa, yeah, I have Iron Man. But yeah, overall, I would say this is a pretty good set. If you want a buildable, if you want the experience of a big Iron Man figure without getting the UCS Hulkbuster, I do recommend this one, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a big Hulkbuster fan. I got the UCS Hulkbuster. I've got some other Hulkbusters, and I'm actually I'm an advocate of this set. I think it's a pretty good set. And here, let me make him do a thumbs up. And the posability is good. And yeah, I do say so. This is a good set. It's not a so bad, it's good set. I just think it's a pretty good set, except for the torso. Torso sucks. Overall, I like it. So that is my honest review of the buildable Iron Man figure. If you disagree, feel free to let me know why you think this set is bad in the comments. I honestly don't really see it. I think it's pretty good. Big controversial take. I think it's good. But like I said, just tell me in the comments why you think this set's bad, or if you agree with me and this set is not as bad as people make it out to be, you know, then yeah. Either way, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and also go watch the 2011 film Rango. It's a very good film. And yeah, ciao.